What do I tell my daughter who? What do I tell my daughter who wholeheartedly believes she was born in the wrong body? She wants to transition to a young boy. Is this the new normal? Nope. No, it's not. You know, let me say this, and I'm not judging because I don't know. This is why it's so important to have a strong Christian foundation. Because really, and I'm not coming down on anyone. When you don't have a strong Christian foundation, pretty much anything can happen. You know, because our Christianity and our belief, that's what it helps keeps us on track with certain things. Even if you get a thought about something. Because you can get a thought about, you know, you can feel whatever. You can feel like you're attracted to the same sex. But your belief in Christianity in God will get you off from that. Mm-hmm. No different than you can feel like cheating on your spouse. But your Christianity will get you off from that. Mm-hmm. So that's why it's so important, really, and I'm reading a lot of these questions. I don't know whether people confess in Jesus or not. I don't know. But it's so important to really have, and I ain't saying just go to church, because people say, well, we go to church. Well, what does that mean? You go to church. That doesn't make you saved.
But it's so important, like the pastor said, because the mind is so strong. That mind is so strong. And what you believe, whether right or wrong, mm-hmm. is what you believe. Whether right, that mind is so strong. And like, I know what you're saying to me, but this is how I feel.
Yeah.
Those emotions are so strong. And you said, well, I can't help myself. Now if you're not saved, you would not understand how the devil can lie to you.
Right.
Because the devil lies to people, mm-hmm. and have them to believe that I was just born this way, or I can't control my emotion, and this is just who I am.
Right.
That's a lie from the devil.
Right.
But if you don't know the devil,
right.
if you don't know that he is behind these emotions, then you will think that God got you this way.
Right.
When you say, well, God, and we by the religion part of it, God do not make a mistake.
No.
And so when you saying that I am another gender, you saying out loud, God made a mistake. He was confused when he was putting me together. Right. He confused now, but he still loved me. He still loves you, but he has no confusion about who you are. And you need that. You need the foundation of the Word of God to stop the lie that's boiling up in your head.
Yeah. See, and you're saying that, and that's powerful. Well, you need that word, because from a spiritual aspect, it's not a coincidence that people have those feelings. Because we got to remember, the spirit world and generational things. See, when people get kind of off thoughts like that, that wasn't their thoughts. That's why you have a lot of perversions in generations of families. And sometimes, so God has nothing to do with that. He didn't make anybody, but then that person legitimately have a thought and feel like they're in the wrong body because of those generational issues. And that's where you need the Word of God and God to break that stuff. Because when people feel that way, they really truly feel that. But they don't understand what's going on with that, because they look like, well, nobody else in our family is like that. Well, you don't really know that.
That's true.
Maybe somebody else molested a relative. See, perversion comes in very different forms. Mm-hmm. And it just manifested in you for same sex.
And when I said the mind is so powerful, it can be so hurtful to you that you forgot how you got there. Yeah. Because, and to tell the truth, a person could fondle a child at 6 months old. 6 months.
Yeah.
And that child don't remember that fondle.
Don't remember.
But that personality is still there. And so when the child get of age, they think they are making this up on their own, because somebody touched you at 6 months old. and it does not go away.
It doesn't go away.
I was going to say this Sunday, which I'm going to say it again, where you have to be careful with the environment of your kids. And we have perversion men that can look at a little girl, a little boy, and touch them in a way that and you can blink it out of your mind. You really could blink it out of your mind, and you don't know how you got here. And because somebody touched you, and that negativity is in there, it's like a poison. I poison you, and you don't even know I poison you.
Right.
And that's how we think that we made up on our own.
Yeah.